Oh boy. Welcome back, this is Haikyuu, I'm Panic, and we are in the midst of a very important match. Coming down to the wire on the first set, bringing in a new player and... well, he's kind of making strides already. We've got a few episodes to go before the end of the season, which means that, well, I'm expecting some good plays, some nail-biting moments, hopefully not a lot of heartbreak. This is the spring tournament on their way to nationals. The Crows are trying to fly as high as they can. And I'm not sure just how easy it will be. I think the loose line work and the energy of that scene was just far too extraordinary. Despite the power and the fanciness of it, he steals it, gets it out, lose the set. Perfect. Use a way to get through to him that he might understand. How dare they leave him out for so long? But now that we have seen the set being won like that, I think that this set is going to play a little harder for them. I feel like there's at least a little respect there. That's why. I think I'm expecting this set to either be, down to the wire, same as what we got before, up to 30 points or so, or it's a loss which makes the final game all more intense. And with their journey here, leading them up to this match against their rivals who they lost against before, there's a lot more riding on it than just getting through and getting to the finals. It's the future of their school, as it were. I think when this is over, and we may have to pass on the torch, the third year's leave, I'm not sure I'd ever be ready for that, but the void in the team that they would leave, bring in anyone new into that. The last one. Ignore the fact that so many serves are going out right now. Just focus on... you're scaring the crowd. Put on a smile. Oh god, the mark on the floor. He just wants a nickname as well now. Better than, like, Shrimp or anything. Is he going in deep? Yeah. Along the line of the net. That... I mean, yeah. Either try and go through or go around. And if you go almost parallel to the net itself. A variety of reactions there to that particular attack. Now, who do they try and stop? Too late. They knew. I think the kind of egos on display, along with all of this, is something just to think about alongside it. There's the game on court, and then there's the ones that the mental victory as well. Yeah, he's not holding back at all, is he? Nice serve. It does seem rather one-sided so far. And this is where it's not passed to him. Nice one, turnip head. How dare you not send it to me? His intensity is scary. Yeah, they're not playing to the rhythm that they were used to. The play-by... The play-by-play moments there. He doesn't go for smart tactics, you know. Other ways to get through. He just goes in. Nice face. But if no one steps in and tells him about what needs to be changed. The difference. Oh. I guess getting it along the fine edge there is a little difficult. There's a lot of mistakes being made in these games. And to bring in a kind of wild card is, well, a double-edged sword, good descriptor. as this mad dog. Great description. He's been studying his muscles a lot. But so, if it gets across, it's almost nigh impossible to stop. But he's got a lot of issues that actually gets him to net in the first place. So how many points of being... There was secret code there, was it? How many points are being won through skills and how many are mistakes being made? Keeping it up. No, how are they going to get to him? Make use of him while he's there. Look at that face. I mean, they're not so shallow on points than I kind of expected with this. Nice. Dun 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 dun. Now don't screw it up. That's why he predicted it. It's not just... If the momentum is being lost because the already tough team bringing in something that needing to break through. The power of the mad dog, the setter, Oikawa, actually knowing all of the moves that Kageyama can make. Never getting to get tired of those. Or is he just using a bit of his knowledge and speaking with the coach to try and figure out what to do? Being forced to switch, but what if they switch on their terms? Just because they've been put on the back foot, having their momentum, all of the work they've put in, stalled out. He could see it. Something that you kind of know about. their skills right now. There are players amongst them who, you know, have put in so much effort. And it's only going to get harder if they actually get through. A rebound off the net. A trade-off between those two. Oh, okay. I was wondering who they would swap in. Well, swap out. But this is your time. Play your best in this. Be part of... He's really pulling his weight for being swapped in at this time. Putting him on his knees again so they can't use him. I mean, the tactic there. So nice. If you just eliminate one of the players from the equation, and especially the one that is causing the issue. You can't block all of them. You damn it! He got one. I mean, the jargon being used, it's too much for me to handle. But since we have started to claw back now, and but you do have the ace and you've got the captain in the back as well, so it's not weak, but no input. Is he going to actually have his own ideas and bring it to the team? They can't go for the same thing again. And he's got a little bit of frustration to impart. Well, you got some back, which is the important point. And now we've got the feel-good tournament music going on. Nice jump. I didn't see, is there any... And then when it needs it, just swap him out, be the best decoy, as it were, like, once again. extra... I mean, if power was what you needed, yeah, he has it in spades. Well, his arm didn't come off, so there's at least something there. And that's exactly why. As soon as they get into some momentum. Timeouts are called. Damn. Yeah, when everything is so tense and you get a failed serve. Oh, wait. We've seen that already, haven't we? When the decoy isn't a decoy. Now we're 3 down again. That is some bend in the spine. There's been quite a few nice close-up shots in this episode. And so far it's paying off. But he had more to give, unfortunately. As unrefined as he is in their lineup. But once he gets going, he's like a bulldozer, tearing down everything in his path. I mean, I am expecting this to be either an incredibly tense, drawn-out set, or one that makes us even more tense for the... Ooh, we're almost done with this episode. I'm getting chills. This is exactly what I wanted. We've already pulled in the strategic player. We've getting a time to bring in the pinch server, the Yamaguchi, after suffering before. With only a few points of this set left to go, so kind of, if he can pull it out of his ass and make it pay off, it will do wonders for him as a player and his confidence. Oh god, now I don't know what I want. Do I want it to be tense for the third and final matchup, or do I want Yamaguchi to shine? But really, fuck me. I mean, volleyball as a sport. I think before Haikyuu I'd maybe thought about it once or twice in my entire life. And now seeing all of this, I think what really disinterests me in things like football or soccer, or American football, is a lot of the running. There's the vast open spaces that you have to work within. The confines here and the team being put where each and every movement matters in a split-second decision. But of course, seeing it in anime, we can slow down time when we need to, give them a little extra time to pontificate and explain what's going on. And of course, get those crisp camera angles, which really allow us to show ungodly body contortion. But as far as storytelling goes, having it where it's nail-biting action up until the end, and then leave us waiting, wanting more. It's annoying as a viewer, but brings us back, doesn't it? Having this mad dog rush in at the start and you're thinking, holy fuck, that was strong. A strong opener, but he didn't really follow through with it. But then once it starts to gel, once that tempo starts to ramp up, once the team all gets in sync, and oh fuck, he's slamming it down. The speed of light itself could learn a thing or two from some of his spikes. If they can bring in someone that really changes the pace of the game, maybe Kurosano can do the same thing. Maybe. If this episode was a showcase of this number 16, this mad dog, hopefully episode 22 will be a cavalcade of moments for Yamaguchi to throw off this anxious aura that he's been showing off the entire time, get a few good hits in and maybe save the day, or at least grow. For being a kind of a character that I could relate with, one that would never be anywhere near the kind of player that the other members of the team are. But he doesn't need to be. He's his own niche. Just needs a little helping hand to get there. I just hope he jumps for each and every one of them. Don't want the coach shouting at him again. But I think if I see any more moments where the art style is altered in of itself just to showcase a character, I may have to change my underwear during Haikyuu. Those moments are just extravagant, maybe one word. I'm thoroughly enjoying all of it. And not just because I have a bias for that kind of art. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, really, really explains why I find things like Mob Psycho, Jujutsu Kaisen, why I find those so not just entertaining to watch, but so enthralling. Being able to break the mold of character models and the like, bringing in this energy into it. Do you need any more hand-holding to be able to tell that pay attention to this fucking moment? If you want to see more Haikyuu, definitely let me know. Leave a like and a comment on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Join onto my Discord. It's all there down below. But right now, get yourselves a bit of rest. We can have a little break, but Not really the crows. They've used all their timeouts, you see. That might be an issue. See you in the next one. If you would like to come at me with reckless abandon, consider joining onto my Patreon instead, because although it would be slightly difficult to have my channel done in various art styles, having all of you along for the ride really does make me want to do at least the best I can. So to Noku, Raywin, Sal, Arthia, Kite, Shiwan, Mads, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Levi GR, Megu42, Dark Shadow 7899, Akane, Tori Jane, Wadi Saeed and everyone else, truly, thank you.